Okay, today we're going to be talking about a different book, right? What do you see on the cover of this book? What are we seeing here? What is this place? Do you know what it's called? Anyone? This is called maybe a beach, right? A beach. Has anyone gone to the beach before? Like by the water? You see lots of water here, right? Okay. And what is this? Do we know what's next to the water? What do beaches usually have?
Sand.
Sand, right? Okay, who likes going to the beach?
Me.
Anyone? Right? Okay, it's a nice place to go to in the summer, right? You can make sand castles and do a bunch of things there. But what is this guy doing on the beach? What does he have with him?
He's cleaning.
Maybe he's like cleaning it, right? It looks like something you'd clean with, right? Yeah. So today we're going to be talking about how to keep our beaches clean. So let's keep our beaches clean and we'll learn about how to do that, okay? All right. Okay, what do you see in this picture? This is someone's what?
Feet.
Someone's foot, right? And it's being covered by all this like green stuff, all right? So what do we think that, well, first we're talking about going to what? What did we say we were going to again?
Beach.
The beach, right? Can someone spell beach out for me?
B-E-A-C-H.
B-E-A-C-H, okay? Beach, right? So I like to go to the beach, right? When do you like to go to the beach? Should I go to the beach on like a Monday when I'm working or when I have school?
Holiday.
On holidays, okay, that's good. What's another time we can go to the beach? On what?
Summertime.
Summertime. Let's think about parts of the week, okay? So would you go to the beach during the week when everyone's a little busy, or would you go when?
Weekend.
You could go on the weekend, right? On the weekend, okay? So I like to go to the beach on the weekend, okay? It is my favorite place in the whole wide world, okay? I like to stand in the, what is this person standing in, all right? What is another word for a big body of water, okay? That's not a beach, all right? Not just the end, if you're standing in the water.
Sea.
Sea, good. Sea's a good guess. What's another word? Starts with an O. Starts with an O. A big body of water that we sometimes go swim in.
Ocean.
Ocean. We find ocean animals in, right? So I like to stand in the ocean, okay? And feel the blank rush over my feet. Has anyone ever stood on a beach before?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, you stood in the sand? Have you stood right where the water comes over your feet?
Yeah.
What do you see when the water is coming closer to the beach, to the sand? They kind of look like this, right? What do you see? Does anyone know what those are called? Has anyone ever heard those? We swim in them all the time. Sometimes they get really big and sometimes they're really small, right? And it's what you see when your feet are in the water.
I don't know what the word is.
I'll give you a hint. Starts with a W. Could anyone tell me? What did you say? Okay.
I know.
Oh, you know? You know what it is? Okay.
Wave.
Wave. Good job. They're called waves, right? Okay. We go swimming in the waves all the time. All right. Sometimes they get really big as well. So I like to stand in the ocean and feel the waves rush over my feet, okay? Which is what we do. That's when the water is coming over our feet. We call those waves, okay? Okay, why don't we go ahead and read this together as a class, okay? I like to go to the
Beach.
good on
The weekend.
the weekend. It is my favorite place in the whole wide world. I like to stand in the ocean and feel the
Waves.
good waves rush over my feet, okay? Okay, what do you guys see in these pictures over here? What are we seeing in these pictures? What does this look like to you?
It's really rubbish.
Rubbish, okay? It's dirty, okay? This doesn't look like a nice, clean beach, right? Okay? Sometimes there's lots of things on the beach. What kinds of things do you see here? Are these things that you would see on a beach? Is this stuff we like shovels, like we use for sandcastles and stuff? Or is this more like trash? More trash and stuff that shouldn't really be there, right? Okay, but sometimes when I go, the beach is dirty. We talked about the beach being dirty, right? Okay, it's like in garbage that people have thrown on the ground. So what do we see? There's garbage on the ground. Is it in one place?
No.
Is it in like one area? Did someone dig one pocket to put the trash in? Where is the trash on the beach?
Everywhere.
It's everywhere. What the ground? What word do you think could go there? What does it do over the ground? Starts with a C. I'll give you a hint. Starts with a C. It blank over the ground.
Covered.
Covered. Good job. Okay. It is covered in garbage that people have thrown on the ground. Do you guys think that's good? No, we should keep it clean, right? It's sad that our beaches are getting that dirty. What do we see over in this picture? What do we see there?
Bicycle.
That's a bicycle, right? Do you think a bicycle belongs in the water?
No.
No, that's not a place a bicycle should go, right? Okay. So, what's another word for trash? Okay, we talked about the beach being covered, right? So this beach is covered in what? What's another word for trash that we could use? We could use garbage. Good. This beach is covered in garbage, okay? That's another way to say trash, things that don't belong there, right? When people leave garbage on the ground, what do we call it?
Trash.
Trash. It's not trash. Okay, it's not trash, right? Okay, I'll give you an example, all right? Let's say I took this piece of paper, all right? And I'm just walking on the street and I just throw it on the ground, right? Is that correct? Should we do that?
No.
There's a word for it though. When we don't throw trash into the trash cans or where it's supposed to go, what is it called? What is it called? Has anyone heard that word before?
No.
Well, we just throw it on the street or we throw it out of a car or randomly on the subway, right? Those are places that trash isn't supposed to go, right? So we call that littering, okay? Everyone say littering for me, please.
Littering.
Okay, so when we leave garbage on the ground, we call it littering, all right? Because it's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in like a trash can, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and read this together. Can you guys read the words that we went over earlier? Okay. But sometimes when I go, the beach is dirty. It is
Covered.
in garbage that people have thrown on the ground, okay? This beach is covered in
Garbage.
garbage, which is another word for trash, right? When people leave garbage on the ground, we call it
Littering.
littering. Okay, that's a new word we learned today, right? When you just throw trash where it's not supposed to be. Okay, we already talked about seeing a bicycle in the water in this picture, right? But sometimes there is even garbage in the water. It's not just on the beach. It's not on the sand. It's in the water. It makes... How do you guys feel when you see this picture? How do you feel? Give me an emotion.
Strange.
Strange? Okay, you could feel strange. It's a little weird, right? Okay, but
Not happy.
not happy, right? I don't angry, good. Okay, I don't look at the bicycle and think, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy there's a bicycle in the water," right? I feel a little bit that this is happening, right? A little bit sad, right? Okay, it makes me feel sad. All right? Okay, this bicycle has been dumped in the water. It belongs in a garbage. Okay, this might be a little bit hard for you guys to guess, right? But there's a place where all the garbage goes when it's done. Does anyone know what that's called? A place where they put all the garbage together, far away from people.
Bin.
A bin? Good guess, but it's too small. I'm talking about like a giant place. It's like the size of a small mountain, right? Do we know what that's called? No?
Garbage mountain.
A garbage mountain? Good. Garbage mountain is a good guess, but it's called a dump, okay? It's called a garbage dump. All right, can we go ahead and read this together? And you guys read the words we went over? Okay, sometimes there is even garbage in the water. It makes me feel sad. Okay, this bicycle has been dumped in the water. It belongs in a garbage.
Dump.
Okay, we learned two new words today, right? Littering and dump. So go ahead and remember those, please.